I have the absolute hottest take regarding not just Final Fantasy, but pretty much any JRPG, and I'm saying this because I cannot be the only person that feels this way. I'm ready for people to call me a fake fan here, despite having played every Final Fantasy in existence, something people continue to challenge me on, and I always prove I know what I'm on about here, but here goes nothing. The story is not the primary reason I play the series. I find lore dives extremely uninteresting, and I've been known to be a bit of a cutscene skipper, certainly with the biggest games like 14. That's not to say I don't care about the story at all, far from it. I've definitely have favourite characters and cutscenes, etc, and they've certainly evoked emotional responses from me in the past, but it's never the hook for me personally. When I think of the moments in Final Fantasy that get me the most, it's mastering job combos in Final Fantasy V, finding the celestial weapons in Final Fantasy X, overcoming the hardest boss fights like Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts, and the creation of a moment through presentation like Alexander in 9. You simply just don't get that combination of music, artistry, and mechanics like you do in a good JRPG. They're my cozy games, if that makes sense. So while other people are writing essays about the connections and speculations coming after Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, for example, I'm just happy to vibe, make my character stronger, tackle hard mode, and wait for the next game. I guess I'm a gameplay first kind of guy. I can play a great game with a bad story, but not a bad game with a great story, if that makes sense. I often find myself saying to myself, what's stopping me just watching this game as a video? Am I the only person who feels this way? Some of my favourite JRPGs include Golden Sun, Final Fantasy V and 9, Dragon Quest Monsters, and now Pokemon, and I don't consider myself a fake fan. In fact, I challenge you to ask me anything about Final Fantasy, so I'm curious as to whether you do.